Let me ask you.
Your penis. I said your hand.
Stop that.
You still
It also
support
shows
this?
you where his head's at.
Right.
He's thinking about money, not about the tragedy that unfolded.
Right.
Of course.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead, Zach.
And I was going to say, he also said he wasn't going to talk about it.
Well,
just
right.
a few days ago.
The Dabbleverse was beneath his intelligence, is the quote. And he wasn't gonna lower himself to this garbage.
You support what Muttering Jay is alleging, and I'll play the clip. I'm not alleging this. This is not me.
Don't be a pussy.
This is what I'm reading.
Yeah, speak your mind, dude.
What a
Speak your mind. You got
pussy.
something to say? You want to throw a label on someone or something? Say it.
Yeah.
Say, I knew the whole time and he's been working here the whole time. Say it. Say it. Please. I'd love for you to say that on your show. Say
Look,
it.
he's not responsible. He's just a celebrity with a podcast. He's just doing what he can do. Okay?
Right.
Can somebody in chat write that that they know for a fact that John butt fucked Richard Simmons? Because then we can read that.
Oh, nice.
Funny. All right, shut it off. Jesus Christ. How long it drops. What do we know about the law?
We do this,
We do
right?
this, and we love it.
Hey, apparently he allegedly committed sexual assault. Hey,
Who's taking that seriously? Come on, nobody. And then this isn't gonna.
And I gave Kevin props because I am not.
When it comes to alleging, nobody's better than Kevin. Let me tell you.
Somebody, even though Kevin takes a lot of shots at me,
we got it.
I will give credit where credit is due. Sorry, legend, but I will.
And maybe he's watching this, and maybe he'll like me after this. I'm not sure, but if you're watching, Kevin, I miss you. But all I wanted to say.
Yeah, and Legend, I mean, how much of a douche do you have to feel like? You're the only one who super chats some big money.
Yeah.
You hate Brennan, and here he is going, I don't give a fuck about your money. I want this cock so bad that I'm gonna go and praise Kevin. What a waste. Just throw it out the fucking window, that $50 or $100 next time.
Let me tell you something. Kevin was looking for a pile of shit to jump into this month, and he found one. So he's got a story. He had a story. He had a fucking narrative for a few episodes.
Hold on. He doesn't have a story because he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything. He's like John. He won't research. He won't look into it. Now he's got people doing work for him, just like John does. And imagine Kevin is your source for anything. Anything. He can't even read a fucking super chat. He has to read a super chat.
John doesn't have people doing work for him. He just takes whatever someone says, trolls especially, as long as it fits what he really wants to hear, and we'll say that's a fact, Jack. He's totally stupid.
7 times.
Kevin said that there's no way that Shuli didn't know. He said Esau's
Send me that clip.
Yeah.
Send me that clip.
wife probably talked to Shuli. Now, this
Esau's wife talked to me? Oh, this I got to find me that shit from.
was Kevin's allegations.
Kevin's wife
We're
doesn't
all
talk to him.
No, he's saying Esau's
Well,
wife.
but I'm just
spoke
saying,
to me.
right.
Right.
Like wives talk.
Speculating here, shitware. This is speculation. But
Yeah, I know, like sexual assault, right? Oh no, actually, someone accused you of that. There's there's no speculation about that. You were definitely accused of it.
if Kevin was so astute to make such a presumption, and then it
Such a presumption.
None of those words make sense together.
Nothing. It's like throwing darts at a wall of words, and whatever it hits, you have to say it in a sentence.
Mad Libs, Stuttering John edition.
But if Kevin was so astute to make such a presumption,
You see, he fucks up by trying to sound smart. He pulls words in to try and sound intelligent, but he doesn't even know what they are and how to use them.
He sounds like that character on Living Color, the prisoner who got his GED, and he's doing, it is my hypocrisy to officiate the transmorphian.
Yeah.
And then it comes out, thanks to my man. Well, he's certainly not my man, but
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Notice distancing himself from Muttering Jay for some
Just in
reason.
case.
Wow.
Just in case.
Oh, I gotta hear this. Yeah, I would too, man. Hard drives, kids' photos,
He's got something on his other on his finger
his other
there.
knuckle, and his finger too. Yeah.
and then it comes out, thanks to my man. Well, he's certainly not my man, but Muttering John, thanks to what he said. Turns out you were right, Kev. You deserve a pat on the back. I'm patting you on the back. Good boy, KB. Good boy,
that's
KB.
kinky.
Yeah, you want a bone? You want an ass to lick?
What? You want what?
What?
Say what?
What?
I swear to God.
Whoa.
I swear I'm not just saying that. When it comes to Kevin, everything is gay sex with John.
That's fucking crazy.
He's spreading his legs wide open. I got to hear this again. Hold on.
Pat on the back. I'm patting you on the back. Good boy, KB. Good boy, KB. Yeah, you want a bone? You want an ass?
John's got a bone for him. Huh. And an ass to lick? Yeah. So it's got hemorrhoids on it. Gee.
Lick. You want me to get you an ass to lick?
Oh my God!
Wow, man. Wow, is his
I say
little brain
that-
working overtime? Yeah, he's.
Can I
he's-
say that
he's-
out loud?
Yeah, he's doing this like he starts. Oh, this is so fucking John. Put this in the
Wow.
archives, folks.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
First, he has to congratulate Kevin because he wants to kiss his ass, right?
Right.
So he's pat on the back, but he's like, all right, but I got to be the dominant, right? Pat on the back, good boy. So all of a sudden now he's the dog, right? Good boy, good boy,
Right.
good boy.
Right.
Yeah. You want an ass to lick? Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
He goes, I know a guy. I'll get you an ass.
No, he wanted his ass. He
Of course.
It's him being dominant. You want an ass lick? Mine. Then he's like, ping, ping, ping. The hamster goes a little faster, and he's like, did you find you an ass to lick?
Oh.
Wow. Good work, John. Welcome back.
Good boy, KB. Good boy, KB.
Wow.
Yeah, you want a bone? You want an ass to lick? You want me to get you an ass to lick? Pinky, do you want the stinky?
Oh my God! It gets worse.
Oh my God.
That's a clipper.
Pinky, you want the stinky?
You want an ass to lick? You want me to get you an ass to lick? Pinky, do you want the stinky? Okay, good boy. Good boy. All right, now go lie down. Good boy, now go lie down. But if Kevin...
He kind of sounded like Rickles in Casino at the end. He goes, your friend's here. And his nose is way wide open right now. You gotta send somebody down here.
He's into us for 20 lodge.
He's into us with 20 lot. Take this fucking stiff and shove it up your fucking ass. He's got his nose wide open over here. I love that line.
Kevin's assumption, Kevin's prediction, if you will.
Wait, now it's an assumption prediction? What? Hey, he doesn't know what the fuck's coming out of that mouth.
Pinky. Okay, good boy. Good boy. All right, now go lie down. Good boy, now go lie down. But if Kevin's assumption, Kevin's prediction, if you will, was accurate, that's amazing. He's a regular Nostradamus.
Look at this moron. This guy is a major idiot. He's so freaking stupid. And he's a genius, of course. You know that, right? And genetically superior family. Unreal. And he's keep drinking, John. It's doing you a lot of good.
Oh my God.
But he knew it. He alleged it when I was sitting in my hotel room
He alleged
in
it.
Key West.
Cease it.
Naked.
Knock it off. Getting blown. I'm not blowing a guy. That's gay. Getting blown. I'm still a man. Don't worry about it.
I said getting blow.
Yeah.
I was like, Kevin's spot on. He is spot on. But again, I ask you.
Assumption Junction. What's your function?
How the fuck would anybody support a network? I use that term almost comically.
That's the only thing you do. Yeah, that's as close as you get to comically. Yeah.
He's never done anything comically. Comically.
Well, John, so do we, you fucking idiot.
That would hire and keep employed. And Shuli was even saying up until DabbleCon that the pedo was coming.
Yeah, could it be that we didn't know he was a pedophile before DabbleCon? Because that's exactly why.
And he
What about all the DMs you have with him? He was your mole, supposedly, and you were in communication with him daily. Come on, John. Hypocrisy, please.
lives up in that area, so who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, we hadn't talked to him in a long time, so we were all, at that point, hoping to see him.
Right.
We had no idea any of this was going on.
But by
Unlike
their
John.
logic, by John's logic, you were sitting there saying you were hoping Issa was going to show up at DabbleCon, all the while knowing that he was about to turn himself in to Jay,
Right.
and that he
Right.
wouldn't be able to be there. That was your big play there.
Yeah. There's been a year-long investigation into this guy, and I go, hey, come hang out with us and party. Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna be there at DabbleCon? Okay, do me a favor. Don't mention the kids. Just trying to get through the weekend.
We don't have enough guys to carry 6,000 images into the club, all right?
We'll be okay. It's 21 or over in the club.
Control yourself.
Do me a favor. Let Joe take the pictures for this weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 17 months of covering for the crimes of TSN, I can no longer remain silent. Frogs knows this is true. Rick's Wings and Rings has the best wings and jewelry around.
Don,
No,
when you
seriously.
ate that plum, I was like, is he going to eat the whole thing? Don't eat the stem.
Holy it, mate.
Yeah.
It was guys. It was
No, she's trying
metal. It was metal, mate.
Wow. See, now I'm fixated on his head again because he sprayed his left side, our right, but he didn't do it on his left.
He didn't
or
do
his-
shit, Mike. He didn't
Well,
do shit.
no, he did this. He did it because he's had this
Mike,
dark
he
hair.
went to supercuts. This is supercuts. It's a little bit better than if he would have done it.
Right, but no, I'm telling you, that part there, he has some sort of spray that he sprays on. But just like he can't shave part of his face, he can't spray the right side up there.
How great would it be if we get footage of him with a piece of cardboard covering his eyes, spraying the top of his head, his hairline?
Yeah, like where you go to get your car detailed, like that's where he went.
Yeah.
Some guy named Miguel did it.
Earl Scheib picking up some hair paint. Cease it. Knock it off.
And Chipway turns his head. His other producer. Man, these guys pick a bunch of winners, don't they? The other producer pulls a gun on a 77-year-old and gets his ass kicked. And then gets arrested.
John
Again, you
obviously
got it
doesn't
wrong.
understand how guns work.
Right, right. Yeah, John, you got it wrong. First, he got his ass kicked. Then he pulled a gun on him the next time, and then he got in trouble for it. But everything was dropped, right? He's not a convicted felon like your co-host, Rob Saul. Big difference.
Well,
And guess what? I like having a guy who's ready to fucking draw down on an old piece of shit. You understand me?
Mhm.
Some of these old people got it coming to them. You understand?
Keeps Bob in line.
Hey, how many people you see backing up without looking? All right, they deserve a piece pulled on them. Go turn your fucking head this way like everybody else. Fuck them.
As soon as we got the
Amazing,
rock
isn't it?
lifter, Bob was like, did he bring his gun?
We are hardcore, retard. Goddamn right. Yes.
There's one show.
I almost fired him, actually. This is a true story. I almost fired him when I found out he got his ass kicked by the old man. Then when he told me he pulled the gun on him, made him cry, I was like, you're my guy. You're my guy.
They got, 6 people. We'll go through their fucking resume. But here's what I write.
He has our resumes?
Hard to disagree with Stuttering John's.
Remembers
I don't even have resumes for you guys. How did he get resumes for you guys?
remembers the crab shack I worked at in 2007.
Shuli Aga, son of Noga, no call, no show, macaroni grill, relieved of services. Fact.
Didn't want to write upside down.
Yeah. Shuliega quit bussing at the Stardust Hotel and Casino when told chop chop fast like a bunny.
Vicious assessment of shitware under fire. And I wrote the shit.
So again, imagine your mortal enemy is weakened, in a weakened state. This is how you can finish him off. Wouldn't you start doing some research, start coming up with some takes, some points you want to make? So nope, you know what John does? Go to other people's page, go to Reddit, and just regurgitate everybody else's bullshit. This guy is the laziest, dumbest sack of shit that has ever existed. And Sunday night, Johnny, we're going to play some more tapes. Oh, yeah, we didn't play them all.
What?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Way equals 2 high school dropouts.
Peace, brother.
1 wage shit. 1 jailed for failing to pay child support, and several DUI.
What do you mean he didn't weigh you? You big piece of shit.
No comment
That's
after
what-
DUIs, Jim.
It has been alleged by other people, and I think including Bobber himself. And
Do you think the word alleged is going to save you, John? You think it's going to help you, stupid?
No.
Huh? Your attorney Dirty Deeds or Beer Sales Jerry Esquire give you that legal advice?
if it's not true, this is pure speculation, but I'm pretty sure that's what you had said on one of the shows, Bob. But either way, you would...
John, there's clips of you saying it before anyone else alleged, before speculation, you accusing Bob of having multiple DUIs. In fact, it started as 1. Now we're up to 5. That's how long this has been going on. And it all started with you, Angel. So you can say the word alleged all you want.
Jailed for failing to pay child support, you definitely admitted that. I know you admitted to at least 1 DUI.
No comment.
1 arrested for pulling a gun on a 77-year-old.
Hyphen.
And also thrown out of a cancer ward for threatening people.
Threatening.
1 arrested
Threatening.
for having 6,000
6,000 dumb shit.
And I ask you guys,
Can you believe I
this
substitute?
is Shuli. These are the people he surrounds him with. And then you have Anthony Cumia,
He's
who
around.
was arrested.
Yeah, that made a lot of sense, right? Oh, now we're getting Fumia. Why isn't it playing? Hit play, will you?
Tape wants to kill itself after hearing that.
For
What?
assaulting his girlfriend.
Seize it! Knock it off!
This is where he loses his gun, which is every reason why the Second Amendment.
All charges were dropped. It was 30 years ago. It was a fight between him and Danny, and he bit her, and it was dropped, and it was reduced to a violation, which is like a ticket. No record, no felony, not even a misdemeanor. So, John, get your facts right. Would you be stupid? You always want to make stuff up so it fits what you want to believe. You're a dumbass and you know it. And you're a liar. And you're a vindictive little tiny little mushroom. Jesus.
Amendment should be amended. Because if you have a fucking drunk
He still has his license, pistol licenses. He has a carry concealed in New York City. It's very difficult to get. And where he is now, he can carry 24/7, openly or hidden, legally. How about you, John?
Drunken Pocky running around, not being able to find his gun, and
This fucking
Calling somebody drunken, huh?
mess. This fucking sack of shit sitting here telling you that Kumia isn't responsible enough to be a gun owner. I mean, you gotta be shitting me.
then
Right.
assaulting
And it
his
was
girlfriend.
like, and it was like, like when you lose your glasses on the top of your head. Like Anthony's gun was on the top of his head. That's all it was.
Yeah, it was there the whole time. He goes, and then boy, did he feel like a fool when he walked by the mirror in the bathroom, huh?
The gun's in my head.
Because every time. Yes.
What does Shitway do? Make him their number one guest.
But if I won and I became a U.S. Senator, yeah, your sexual harassment things are going to be gone.
Wow.
Take it from me. People accuse me of sexual assault. Listen, don't worry. I got a guy. He'll call people and record them without their consent.
This guy's unbelievable.
I guarantee everybody will wear a tight shirt. I guarantee.
He actually had a delusion fantasy of being a congressman. Ridiculous. This guy couldn't be a janitor, a congressman. Good luck. What a joke. And he said he came in fifth, 5%. 5%. He never ran. He was never on a ballot. He's a liar.
And this is another thing, thanks to Muttering Jay. He did all my homework for me today.
No shit.
And he's the one who...
Everybody does your homework for you. That's why you get everything wrong. You don't do the work. You're a lazy, drunk asshole. And you know nothing about nothing. Your political show, you're a joke. In general, you're a joke.
inspired me to do a show today.
Oh, well, hold on a minute. So, you're telling me out of the blue, the guy that was washing his hands of John Melendez, because, as he says, dog lover Rob Saul is not a good fit for the show. So, this guy who is done with John, the other day, some evidence is presented that he, in fact, did have a mole here, and that mole was Isa. He did not deny it. He just kept spamming Twitter with other bullshit, much like John, trying to deflect. And then you're telling me, after being on Twitter for fucking 16 hours, just tweeting like a maniac, that he reached out to you and talked you into coming back on the air.
Boom!
That's pretty interesting, no?
That is.
I mean, why would he want a guy he doesn't want anything to do with anymore because he picked Rob Saul over Muttering Jay? Why would that guy call him up all of a sudden? Did he make you go on? Does he know something that you don't want out there, Johnny? Is that why you're on? Muttering Jay says jump. You said, "Come here, Johnny. Come here. You want an ass? You want an asshole to lick, Johnny? You're being such a good boy for Muttering Jay. I wonder why. What happened?" That is, all joking aside, that is pretty odd that he just said Muttering Jay convinced him to go back on.
Yeah.
World exclusive. Melendez says he'd never be on a show like Shuli, named by an arrested pedophile. Smart take by Stuttering John. Why would anyone like Shitwaya want to be on?
And now look who's all friendly with John. I guess Rob Saul doesn't matter anymore, right?
Yeah.
'Cause you
Do what you
guys-
want to dogs. Yeah.
Well, I guess they just got to stick together because there's more important things they got to cover up other than the dogs.
the Uncle Rico show, a show named by a person who possessed thousands, not hundreds, thousands of illegal child images.
So hundreds would have been
And
okay, John. Okay.
Right. Right. Well, he's got a couple for sure. I mean, who knows how many pictures of underage kids John has?
It's a starter set for him.
Does that come up here by chance, Frog?
No, tomorrow.
Pissing me off a little bit. Not gonna lie, pissing me off a little bit.
This is going to be a
Tweet
multi-part
it out.
episode, Shuli. There's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah, this is the Fellowship of the Rings right now. We're getting into the two towers
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah. While you're unpacking this, start packing your stuff, if you know what I'm saying.
Nice. Nice.
Right, you like that? You like
Nailed
that?
it. Nailed it. Give yourself the top window.
Listen, all right, I can't move any more higher. I got it. Oh, you know what? I can do this. Boom, boom. Ha ha ha! All right.
He's drunk with power.
Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's go.
If an arrested named my show, I would immediately lose the name.
So you should lose the name John Melendez or stuttering John Melendez, since that name was accused of sexual assault.
Yeah.
Why would you want to keep that name? Or change it to sexual assault, John?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that.
A rebirth, if you will. Spinal Tap, Mach 2.
It's a reboot.
A reboot, thank you.
Because I emphatically do not condone. Yet there are some.
Wait. Don't you want to finish your statement that you don't condone child images? You dummy. Is there a dumber statement to make to go, guys, listen, I just got to say, CP, that's bad stuff, man. That's just wrong. If you have to say it, something's fucking up.
Grifting lowlives like Shuli Agar, Bob Levy, Anthony Zenhauser, Mike Morse.
God, how great would it be if Anthony's name's the one that gave him the stroke? Right, all right. Start saying it every time you
Dare.
Julie, please don't do that.
It's amazing. It's fucking amazing.
So then turn into dad. Don't you dare. I will turn this show around and go right back home.
This guy is the lowest of low. The lowest of low. And then he makes these bullshit accusations about me. Because he's got to come up with some horse shit. Just like he did, saying, I didn't graduate from NYU, which
You
I
didn't graduate
did. I
from
don't know.
NYU.
You still have yet to prove that. You still have yet to prove that.
I'm on a Harley, which I do.
That's one of his techniques. He'll say all kinds of stuff. Say he's going to prove it and show you the papers. Go to court on FBI. And he never does. He thinks if he forgets it, everyone else will forget it. But they don't. He's too stupid.
No, we said you don't own a man's Harley.